In this video, we will prepare our layout for this problem statement. Here, this is a problem statement and it is a process sheet is given with following factory elements and we have parameters for them. We will prepare and run a model for 1440 minutes in this witness layout and will find total number of parts, average time for part to ship, work in process, and we will also try to add one more machine, wash machine, and check the result and change in result. This is how witness will help in simulation, which we cannot do in real life situation. So we will find out the existing operational bottleneck also by using statistics and carry what if analysis for resource optimization. So let us discuss this process sheet. We have a plank here which goes into a laser cutting machine. After this, wash buffer is here for inventory. Before going to wash pull, plank have to wait here for a few minutes. Then we have weigh buffer where part will wait before going for weighing operation in this weigh trolley. Then we have packing palletizer and product will come to packing palletizer through conveyor. At last we have technician who will assist in pack machine. Okay, so let's come to this witness window. We have this designer element with us. First we have plank, that is a part. So I will drag and drop a part here. Let me zoom it first. Then we have laser cutting machine, which we will get it here in this manufacturing pack 1. This is just a hypothetical model for explanation. We can do a lot of experiment with the name of element, its design and all. Wash buffer is here. Then we have washing pull. It is available here in service pack. Manufacturing pack. Wash buffer is here. Washing pull. Then we have weigh buffer again in basic tab. We have buffer. After that we have weigh trolley, which is available in service pack. Here it is. A trolley is here. Let me move here. And trolley is here. Next we have conveyor, which is in the transport. Drag a conveyor and drop it here. Then we have packing palletizer in manufacturing pack 1. Palletizer is here. So we will drag and drop it here. Then we have our technician, which is our labor, like this. We have done with this designer's element, that is completion of step 1. Now we will move towards the second step, that is renaming of all this elements. So we will start with part. Part is named as plank. Let me see, can I copy? Paste here, done. Now laser cutting. I'm copying this and then I will paste it here. In this way I will change the name of each element. Then we can type and change the name also, but it is the easier one. Okay, space is not. See, I have to remove this space between washing and full. Then we have way buffer and delete this space also. Next we have trolley, which can be named as way trolley. And conveyor can be keep it like this only. Palletizer, we can rename it as packing palletizer. Right click, right, and labor can be renamed as technician. See, I'm typing here in this shell like this. Okay, fine. So we done with the basic layout. Now next step is to give the parameters, like double click on plank. Arrival is unlimited. For this we need to change this type to active, and inter arrival time will be defined. Done. Then laser cutting machine, we will double click, change its cycle time here, put 5. Then in wash buffer, double click, capacity is 100, and we will enter, or we can click OK. Now washing pull. Washing pull, we have few data which we need to enter. Start with the cycle time 4 minutes. Then breakdown time, here we need to add a breakdown time from here. Then we will add a row here. Then mode, we will select this mode, busy time. Then we will get time between failure. We have to apply this uniform distribution here, and we will get it from here, this view model assistant. This distribution is here. So time between failure is showing what? Uniform. So I will double click here and select the uniform by double clicking in distribution. Okay, then we will enter the value. It is 100 comma 300. This means that this machine may fail from 100 minutes till 300 minutes in between. Then the next is repair time. We have to enter the repair time also. Here we have, again we have to select the triangle pattern. So from here only we can see this. Double click on triangle and we will enter the value 30, 60 and 90. This means in the first failure, machine will take 30 minutes to get repair. Next, it's 60 minutes. And if in third time it will fail, it will take 90 minutes. Okay, these many entries we have to do for this washing pull. And we will click OK. Next, we can minimize it also, and we can close it. Okay, so we have entered all the data of washing pull. Next is way buffer with the capacity of 100. So way buffer, double click, and capacity we will change it to 100 and OK. Next we have way trolley. In the weight trolley we have cycle time of 2 minutes, so we will enter 2. So many data are there, so many entries are there which you can do as per your requirement. This is conveyor. Next is conveyor, which double click on conveyor, and we have already renamed it. We can rename the conveyor from here also in this way. Then we have index time is here of 1 minute, so we will double click and enter 1. Length in part is also given, that is by default it is 20 here, so I will change it to 40 and then click OK. Last one is packing palletizer. Double click on packing palletizer. Batch machine of 2 parts. So first we have to convert this type to batch. Then it's a batch machine of 2 parts at a time. It can pack 2 parts, so it's 2, and cycle time is 2 minutes. Okay. Now next one more step is here, that we have to assign a technician to this pack machine. And how we will assign the technician to the pack machine? Labor rule. Here we will click this technician, or we will I select and type here technician. So okay, so we have applied the labor rule also, and we will click OK here. So in the next step we can add a variable counter also here, like this. View, designer element, and we can see from here data. I will add this v integer here. I will drag and drop it here. Let me close this. So I can rename it by output. This will show number of output, number of plank packed during the process. By using this we can count the number of planks that are compact and out of layout. Next we need to enter one more detail, that is we need to packing palletizer, we have to add action on output, and here we have to type this output equal to, जो हमने integer दिया है that is output, what is it is equal to output plus 1, and we will enter. Okay, and then it's enter. So we have done with this, so I am closing this window for time being, and I will maximize it for better view. So we have all element with us. I'm zooming it by using control and mouse. We have all elements with us. We have all enter all the data. Let me arrange all this properly. How? I will select the whole plank and drag it here just to have a proper view. In this way I'm buffer in this. ये इसको ऐसे करके यहाँ पे next is bay buffer. Then we have weight trolley operation. I will keep it here. Then we have packing palletizer को पहले थोड़ा सा साइड कर लेते हैं. अगर ये एक बार में नहीं होता तो we can choose it in 2 times, and technician को थोड़ा नीचे ले आते हैं here, and conveyor will move थोड़ा ऊपर ले जाते हैं इसको. See, this is how we can arrange our model in this way. See, okay, so we have all the elements, we have output also, right? Okay, the main thing now, next main step is to connect each and every element with each other. Otherwise, how we will get the flow? So next step is to adding the process flow. Define the logic rule linking all the elements together. We have to link all the elements together, and how we will get it? First step, we have to get the element flow view. So view, and we will select this element flow so I can view it. Okay, next we will start with this laser cut machine, and sorry, a single click will be there. अब इसमें input क्या होगा? What is input? This blank. So we will, this button is what? Visual input rule. So we will select this button. We have to pull what? This plank. You can see when I clicked on plank, a current part, see, you can see on the left bottom corner, current part is plank. See, in the left bottom corner, plank is selected. Then we will click world, right? What does this means? This means that laser cut will pull the plank out of world. World is what? World is a term which is used in this witness software, which means the part is coming from out of this layout. It is the term used for outside the model, and part is brought into the model from the world, from the outside. Okay. Next, again, you can see this arrow. Now again I will click in, sorry, single click on this laser cut machine. Output will go to wash buffer. So I will click wash buffer. You can see push wash buffer is there. So I will and keep OK. Now in the next step, in the similar way, I will connect all input and output role in all machines in order to run our model. So we have washing pull now. We will click washing pull. In the same way, visual input rule, we will select wash buffer and then OK. Washing pull, output rule, two-way buffer, OK. Okay, I will repeat the same. Way trolley, input is from way buffer, pull from way buffer, OK. Again single click, output will go to conveyor, OK. Then packing palletizer, input is from conveyor, OK. Again click palletizer, output is in the, yes, output goes to the ship. Okay, now what this ship indicates? This ship indicates the outside the witness model, and the part pushed to the ship means the part will leave the system after packing. Okay, in this way I have my model ready with me. Now let's start running the model. We can run our model by using this button. First, let me enter this value 1440. Then what happened? The model will stop automatically at this 1440 minutes. So let me play. So if I will stop the model, you can see red in washing pull, that is The machine, if you remember, we have applied the breakdown pattern. So machine is in breakdown condition. Weight trolley is waiting for other parts to come, and packing palletizer is also idle, sorry. Green indicate that it is on working. We use this button for resetting the clock to 0, and for this button we can directly jump to the 1440 result. So this is our result. What output we got here? We got 254 output. 254 planks are getting packed and leaving the system. Okay, now I will show you the statistics. See, I will select the whole model, right click, statistics in this way. See, we have statistics of plank, number of entered, number of shift, work in process. So we will get answer of all the questions, right? In the next way, it is a statistics of machine, laser cut, washing pull, weight trolley, packing palletizer. These 4 machine we have. So how much time it is idle, busy, right? It is for buffer, total in, total out. We can see here all the statistics is available. It is for conveyor, and it is for technician. You can see that technician is idle 82% of time. So how we can reduce this percentage of idle of labor? We can add one more packing machine. We can do this. Okay, we have this chart option also. Minitab application is required. We can print all the result, and we have this chart also. See, part statistics. If we move to the other statistics, we can get all the statistics in the form of chart in this way, right? Isn't it very interesting to simulate? We can do so many changes in our model. Let me add one more washing tool. See how it will change. I am adding, it's 2. Let's play how it initializing to 0. Then let's see how it will, how result will change, right? So I will run the model to the specified time, that is 1440 for quick output. So you can see how output has been increased to 278. In this way, Witness software is very useful for simulation. You can have a lot of opportunities, lot of elements. You can try everything. Thank you for watching.